presidential. Everybody plays a part to and carry on, and like I would say, when it comes to the internet, you gotta understand copywriting, and you gotta understand licensing, and you gotta own your product, and you also have to understand the loyalties.
Right.
Loyalties is, if let's say like Michael Jackson used to own names, own people's names, and all those stuff. How? Because he found a way to, or knew about all those stuff about licensing and owning and every the copyrights to gain every percentages or in every income that streams.
Right.
So let's say I have a show or you have a show. My show is called, or the show is called Leo, and that Leo show is owned. It's a copyright. Everybody knows it. The government knows it's a legal brand. It's legit. So you cannot cross around it. You get sued. You get canceled. So it's protected by the copyrights, the licensing, and the loyalties, and all the good stuff. Yes.
Okay. That question we're going with. How do you incorporate feedback into your design?
How do you incorporate feedback in your design?
Yes.
By communicating with the client.
Yeah.
So you make something that you thought was great.
Right.
And you have to remember, there's no end to graphic. There's no end to creativity. Creativity is the universe.
Yeah.
It's endless. It's like going to the Milky Way or going to the outside the planet in space. It's endless. So there's always a room to learn. So feedback can be from before you need to have your own team or your mentors. That's why you need to have somebody to mentor you too. You gotta humble yourself. Even if you're great up and above, have a mentor, have people who are negative and positive. It's like electricity. So nothing will works the way you want it to work. So there's going to be negative and positive.
Right.
It works together. It's the law of nature.
Okay.
So yeah, by saying that means you need to have input as ideas, and ideas will come into you. I wish I knew that. Well, you could have knew that if you had other perspectives, and more perspective you have, and more mentors you have, and asking around will guide you and give you a way to make sure I didn't see this, but I'm glad that I asked somebody, and input helps you design an improvement. Yes, sir.
All right, cool.
For the long term.
Another question. When you get a client, how do you start discussing about project or the idea?
Yes, it's a good question. Yeah, because everybody is into something.
Right.
Everybody has a goal. Everybody has a vision. We are gods. So everybody, because we give life, because everybody is great to know something, to know another person's story. You gotta talk to them. If you talk to yourself, you're only talking to yourself, and that's your own thoughts. But when you communicate with other people, you get to consume what they have, and then apply that and see, I want to help you. Well, okay, so you can meet someone who's a barber, and he doesn't know how to make money with that, and he's a client for me because I'm a graphic designer. I have to help him market that business.
True.
So if I say, why are you not making any money? He's gonna say, no, I find a client. You know what? I'm gonna help you. Whenever you get a client, call me. And I come and I help him with the videos, and then I take pictures, and I edit that, and I put his phone number, and I give him titles like special offers for this Christmas. Call now and get a referral free.
Right.
So come with a referral and get a haircut free. That's business. You're selling a service.
Right.
So when a client hears that, they say, wow, I can make money with it. Yes. If you have a client, tell him to come with somebody, and then that person comes get a free haircut. You're selling a business. Yes, we want to help people. We want to be as much help and make life easier for people to make money. And having that language and business strategy is that's the word. Business strategy, marketing strategy is to understand those strategies on how to help your client, and everybody makes money, and that's the goal.
Everybody wins.
Everybody wins.
Okay. How can you describe your creative process?
How do you what?
How do you describe your creative process?
Okay, good. Research. Creative process starts with researching.
Okay.
Before you start anything, you gotta research. See how others have done it. Because everything we do, someone else has done it already.
Right.
Everything we're doing right now, everything even you're doing right now, somebody else is doing it, been doing it for centuries that we don't even know about.
Right.
So it's about going back. That's why they say if you hide your money in the book, nobody will steal it. That's where the information is. So the information is in the book, and reading and understanding and keeping your mind out open. So the design process, what? Research. When you research, you get the ideas, you get the content, and then you move it on to scratch. So you scratch down, see what you can come up with your mind, you scratch it down, and then when you're done with the scratch, you bring it to the computer, development stage. When you bring it to the development stage, that's when you start to having already your research and your scratch, the colors. What colors is communicating? Which are the peaceful colors? What are we saying? Is it fire, red, orange? The elements, is it peaceful? Is it a business, blue, dark, sky blue? And knowing how to communicate that, it's a motion. Remember, a design is in motion. It's a communication. We're communicating with somebody who's in need, because people don't know what they want until they see what they like.
Okay.
Yeah.